Welcome students. I am Mr. Simanchal Panda going to start the class from industrial pharmacy to regulatory requirement of drugs and pharmaceuticals. Drug regulations. Drug regulation is the control of drug used by international agreement and by regulatory authorities such as US FDA, the European Medical Agency and Japanese Pharmaceutical and Medical Device Agency. This include regulations concerned with the development, approval, manufacturing and marketing of the drugs. There are different roles for FDA and the organization. FDA is organized into number of office and centers headed by commissioner who is appointed by president with consent of the Senate. These office and centers are assigned with different responsibility to accomplish the objective of FDA. So this is a Center of Drug Evaluation and Research CDER, Center for Biologic Evaluation and Research CBER, Center for Devices and Radiological Health CDRH, Center for Food Safety and Applied Nutrition CFSAN, Center for Veterinary Medicine, that is CVM. There are different types of applications, that is investigational new drug application, abbreviated new drug application, biologic license application, over the counter drug application. So there are different stages for the approval process. The first one is the preclinical trial testing, next one is the clinical testing, and next is the after it is coming to the market, what is the response, it has to be gone for the experiment. So the first one is the drug discovery and lead compound sections. From there the biological activity is tested. Generally different in vivo tests are conducted to find out its AD50, LD50 and its effective dose, to find out its side effect and the adverse effect, synergistic and antagonist effect. Then they will study for different chemical synthesis of the drug, so that from where the drug is coming from and what is its chemical activity, they have to analyze. Then after they have to go for the different scale up testings, and then after there will be go for the formulation development and the stability testing, and from there the safety testing in the animals is conducted. So the IND application continue, and from that there will be filing IND, and after that there will be approval, then clinical hold. IND application will be revised. It takes generally 4 years to complete the preclinical testing. Then after it will start the clinical testing, in which phase 1 clinical trial occurs. If after the successful processing, then phase 2, then there will be phase 3 clinical trials, then there will be some NDA filings, then there will be some revisions, and from there we can see there are different FDA conditional approvals are there, and approval FDA will approve them after the filing. Then if that will be it will be disapproved, it will again go for the revision and NDA will file the process, and after the approval it will come to the market, and there will be some post approval safety report to the FDA is given. So next one is known as the investigational new drug, that is known as the IND. It deals with a new chemical entity which will be tested for obtaining evidence of safety and effectiveness in accordance with the regulation. It is the vehicle through a new drug advance into next stage of drug development, that is the clinical trial. For the clinical trial different type of investigational methods are conducted. Those are from the investigational new drug, that is IND. So different types of INDs are there, that is investigated IND, in which it is directly done through the physician whenever the drug will discovered and it is coming directly to the physician's hands, and so they can take a proper prescription and they can monitor the patient with its effect, side effect and different changes if there will be, and what is the efficacy of the drug. They will go for the take the statistical data. A physician might submit a research IND to propose study an unapproved drug or an approved product for a new indication or in a new patent populations. So next one is the emergency use of IND, that means if there will be according to the section 21 CFR and section 312.23 or section 312.20. There are some emergency situation, there will be certain protocols so that the drugs which has to become to market at the emergency condition, at that time they can escape the existing protocol and they can approve the drug which generally not existed. So next one is the treatment IND. It is submitted for experimental drugs showing promise in clinical testing for serious or immediately life threatening conditions, while the final work is conducted and the FDA review take place. During the treatment they will study and they will take the statistical data of the clinical testing, and if there will be some serious life threatening condition will take place, the final work is conducted and the FDA review takes. So there are different sponsors are there, applicant, drug sponsor, then it will come to the, whenever they will file, the applicant will file to the drug sponsor, there will it will file to IND, and from there the CDER will review and they will find out its medicinal, chemical structure and pharmacological effect, toxicological effect. Then after they have to go for the different statistical testing, and by combining all those study they will go for the safety review. If that is coming under safe range, then it will be accepted and it will go for the further study, and if then after the sponsor submit new data, then again the same process will continue. So we can see that whenever there is affirmative result, then we can go for the complete review process. If not, there will be some chemical hold decision has to be done, then after it has to be notified to the sponsor, and if that is successfully conducted, review has to be taken completely and it has to be accepted. Sponsor notify for deficiencies, and no deficiency, if there will be no deficiency, the study has to ongoing and it has to go for the approval process. So criteria for the application: a clinical study is required for an IND if it is intended to support a new indications, change in the approved route of administration or dosage level, change in the approved patient population or a population at a greater or increased risk, significant change in the promotion of an approved drug. Application content, there are different how we have to file the application. It is the animal pharmacology and toxicology study, the chemistry and manufacturing information, clinical protocol and investigator informations. So new drug application, that is known as the NDA. The new drug application is the vehicle in the United States through which the drug sponsor formally proposed that the new FDA approve a new pharmaceutical for sale and marketing. NDA is responsible for providing enough information to permit the FDA reviewers to establish the following: whether the drug safe and the effective uh, in its proposed use when used as directed, and do the benefits of the drug without the risk, whether the drug proposed labeling, that is a package insert, appropriate and what should it contain, whether the methods used in the manufacturing, that is the good manufacturing practice GMP, the drug and the control used to maintain the drug's quality adequate to preserve the drug's identity, strength, quality and purity. So there are different processes. First the applicant will file, the NDA will look over the file and it has to consider whether it is applicable or for application for is fileable or not. If yes, then it has to review by CDER. There will be different medical and biopharmaceutical testing. Then pharmacological effect has to be studied. They have to take the statistical analysis. Then they have to go for the different chemical analysis of the drug, then they have to go for different microbiological study. So it will be taken to the advisory committee, then it has to be reviewed, and if that is yes, then it will to go for the different labeling review. If that is acceptable, then NDA section will permit and the drug will approved. So fundamentals of NDA submission, that means what are the different criteria according to the NDA can consist of as many as 15 different sections. Those are index, summary, chemistry, manufacturing and control, sample method, validation package and labeling, non-clinical pharmacology and toxicology, human pharmacokinetics and bioavailability, microbiology for antimicrobial drugs, clinical data, safety update report, typically submitted 120 days after the NDA submission, statistical, case report tabulations, case report forms, patent information, patent certificate and other informations. So classification of NDA or CDR classify the new drug application with a code that reflect both the type of the drug being submitted and its intended use, that is the new molecular entity, new salt for previously approved drug entity, new formulation of previously approved drug, new combination of two or more drugs, already marketed drug products, new indications for already marketed drugs including switching marketing status from prescription to OTC, already marketed drug product, no previously approved NDA. So general requirement for filing an NDA is that the present NDA regulation require that an application be submitted in 2 copies, that is the achievable copy that serves as a permanent record of the submission and a review copy. The review copy is made up of number of separate technical volumes, each tailored to the needs of the discipline involved in the review. So both the achievable and review copies are submitted in hard copy and the regulation permit and application to be submitted achievable copy as microfines. The NDA application form FDA 356 hour consists of 12 items including index, ideal with the safety and efficacy figure of the drug product. So there is some achievable copy is completed with the application submission and must of the bound in a blue cover jacket. So each review section should contain these followings. This has been written according to the point, that is a copy of cover letter attached to the achievable copy, a complete application form FDA, a copy of summary, a copy of general index of the entire application, an index specific to the particular review section, letter or preference of authorization if appropriate, patent information. So today we have studied about all those parameters. So next class we will come with a new topic. Thank you.